It's okay, I'm good. Let's go!
Hello guys, Mr. Rossi 1990 here, and this is that Jamaican team you told me to build. I believe it got 17 or something likes when I looked at it, or thumbs up, whatever you call them. So I decided to make it as soon as possible, which I have done. It's got 100 chemistry this time, so we'll start things off. It's in a 3-4-3 formation. In goal we have Donovan Ricketts, picked up for 2,500 coins. There is an informed version of this guy, but he was going for an insane amount of money. Absolutely brilliant kick in there at 88, but the rest of his stats are pretty, as you would think, for a silver 71. So moving on to the right side of the three centre backs, we have Damien Stewart, plays for Bristol City in the Championship. Not the best of players, but the one thing about this team I did notice, they haven't got the best of defenders, not on the market at the moment anyway. A couple of them weren't going, or were going for insane prices, so I decided to go with him. Somebody wants to be my friend. But yes, Damien Stewart wasn't too bad. He was in the right formation as well. Now moving on to the guy in the middle, Tyrone Marshall, basic 64 shiny bronze, not the best. 68 pace kind of helps him out a bit, but yeah. So he links with the goalkeeper as well, because the same league. Believe he plays for Colorado Rapids in the MLS. Quite a few MLS players in this team. Moving on to the left side of the three centre backs. That guy's going to piss me off if he keeps doing that. But yeah, Shavar Thomas, another MLS player for the KC Wizards, 6'1", another average bronze player. No golds in this team, unfortunately. A bit disappointed, but there you go. Moving on to the left mid, I'm having to play a right mid because there wasn't much to choose from in the left mid, and plus I am playing a left winger, so he couldn't play in both. For 4-4-2, Jermaine Johnson plays for Sheffield Wednesday in the League One now. 87 at pace. Now quite a few of these, I'm sure you're aware, are extremely fast. 87 at pace, 76 at dribbling. That's pretty darn good. Moving on to the middle guy, for some reason is posing horrible for that picture, not too sure what all that's about. He's actually called Rudolph, which is very strange. Rudolph Austin, 6 foot, very good holding player there in the middle. As you can see, they're pretty decent stats, pace is kind of good. But apart from that, nothing special, but he's a 67, so what do you expect? Moving on to this guy, Lee Williamson, plays for Sheffield United in the Championship. 5'10", 200 coin pickup, can't really say no, as you well know, in the 3-4-3 formation as well. Very good card there for a 64. He's decent pace, and he just plays a lot better than that in game. Now moving on to the right mid, another Championship player here in Joby McAnuff. Very good player. He does decent skills in game. He's got average pace, average dribbling for a 69. Couldn't really expect any more. So very good player there. Now moving on to this beast, Dane Richards, probably my favourite player in this team. 89 pace, just absolutely blitzes it down the wing, cuts inside, scores the goals. Brilliant player. Nothing else really special there in his stats, but 89 at pace is just phenomenal. Now we'll go over to the left wing. I've got Ricardo Gardner there, Premier League player with Bolton. Not the best ever, but I decided to pick him over the bronze guy who's on the bench just purely because it's Ricardo Gardner. Proper good player. Now moving on to this guy, I'm sure you are aware of him, Luton Shelton. Absolute monster at 93 pace. That is insane for a silver card. But he is rather fast. Jamaican. He's had 22 owners as well. He's been around. But yeah, 93 pace, 76 dribbling. Not the best shooting, 65, so that's alright. But he does get the goals, guys. So now moving on to the bench, we have this guy, Goodison, who is 6'1". There's Pimmy going online, look guys. I'm sure you all know him. If not, go check his channel out. I'll leave it in the description just because he signed in. But look at his stats. 28 at shooting for a centre back. That's phenomenal. 53 at pace. Lets him down. But he is a beast at 6'1". Big man. Now this guy, Omar Daly. Pretty decent players for a bronze. Again, 86 at pace. That's about it really for these Jamaicans, isn't it? But he's got the 62 dribbling, which is... it's quite good for a 62 overall, I suppose. Now moving on to this guy, nothing really special to say about him. Andy Williams, simple name. Nothing really special there, guys. Not really great at pace, but he's an overall 65, so what can you expect? Now moving on to this guy who I was playing left wing because of his pace, but then I decided to play Gardner just purely because he was better. 600 coins. Joel Grant plays for Crew Alexandra in League 2. but he's pretty pacey at 78. He's also 68 at dribbling, so that's pretty decent player there for left wing if you fancy a bronze option. Jason Yule now starting to get all these oldie players in. Used to be a really good player actually, kind of lets him down there, nothing amazing in the stats, decent heading about it. Blackpool centre forward, could play him up front if you wanted to. Now this guy, O'Brien is his first name, kind of strange, but then he's called O'Brien White. 150 coins, couldn't really say no, could I, guys? 77 at pace as well for a bronze option if that's what you prefer. But I'm sure everyone's going to go for Shelton if you can afford him. Or even this guy, Cummings, Omar Cummings. Great name. But yes, 85 at pace if you want a bit of a slower option. But I don't see why you'd want that unless he was cheaper, which he is. But 67 at dribbling is quite good. 66 at shooting is not the best, but for a striker anyway, but he does the job. Now moving on to these guys, just basic players. 6'4" monster, this guy, 500 coins, just another option in defence if you wanted that as an option. And there he is. He's called O'Neill was his first name. It's rather strange. O'Neill Thompson. But yeah, then we have this guy, Sean Francis. Is actually a left back, but I don't have a left back in my team, so he doesn't really fit in. But he's 79 at pace if you wanted to have a left back in your team, maybe a different formation, and he might do good for you at 79 at pace and nothing else really. And then we've got Darren Byfield, pretty good option if again you wanted a bronze striker there. 75 at pace, 64 at dribbling, just a basic bronze. 64 really. Then moving on to this guy, Ryan Johnson, 6'1" in the MLS, pretty darn good. There's original Canis, look at all these buggers signing in, all from YouTube. But what a player he is, 74 at pace. He's a lot better than that. I've played with him a couple of times. An absolute beast up front if that's what you're looking for. A big powerhouse. And then we'll finish it off. We've got Kevin Lisby. If you want that silver option, who's not overly great really. Plays for Millwall in the Championship. 5'10". Nothing really special about him. There's Listo 100. This is very strange. But yes, there we go, guys. So that is the team. I will show you some gameplay now. The manager is in the 3-4-3 formation. He's not Jamaican, but that gets you the 100 chemistry. So I'll speak to you at the end of that. So cheers.
That could open them up. Brilliant opening, and he's done it. Ricardo Gunn. He's got space. And it's a goal here. And it's a header. Oh, fantastic goal. Ricardo Gunn. This is the chance. He scored. Great opportunity. The offside flag went up. The number of shots that each team has had available. Wonderful finish.
Jamaican me crazy. So yeah, after seeing this team play is absolutely amazing, guys. You got to go get this team. From the guys I got anyway, especially Shelton up front, he scored a hat-trick, or maybe even 4 in the first game. Got a little bit of game footage just before this against one of my subscribers. Fancied the game, so we gave him a little run in. And we beat his ass. So yeah, extremely pacey side as you'd expect with this team. Not the best of defenders, but I did mention that as it was. But it's mainly about attack. Who the hell needs defenders when you're just constantly attacking? This is an absolutely insane team to buy, guys. If you're looking for a, well, it's relatively expensive actually with the Shelton and stuff, but there's other options if you're looking for them. Relatively cheap overall. So yeah, I've given it a fun rating 9 out of 10 for that one, because I actually really enjoyed that. So thank you to the guy who commented that team. You beast. But yeah, just leave another comment with another team and I'll be sure to try and make that one for you. But I gave that one a Rossi review as an epic team and a must buy. So if you're interested, go buy that team. I recommend it. So thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll be back shortly with another video. So thank you and bye.